Namaskar, I'm Suruchi Das and you're watching Ritam News. Former US President Donald Trump recently made headlines with a bold statement, suggesting that the world is on the brink of World War III. Trump, known for his outspoken nature, warned that ongoing global tensions, particularly involving major powers, could escalate into a full-scale global conflict. He emphasized that the current international climate, with conflicts in Ukraine, the Middle East, and rising tensions in Asia, could lead to a catastrophic war if not managed carefully. In response to Trump's alarming remarks, global leaders have voiced their concerns and perspectives. Former UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, while acknowledging the seriousness of global tensions, urged for caution and diplomatic efforts to prevent any such disaster. Sunak highlighted the importance of international cooperation and dialogue, emphasizing that war is not an inevitability, but rather a failure of diplomacy. Russian President Vladimir Putin, often at the center of discussions about global conflict, dismissed the idea of an imminent World War III, calling it a hysterical rhetoric. Putin, whose actions in Ukraine have been widely criticized, argued that while the world is undoubtedly in a tense state, the balance of power and mutual deterrence between nations prevents such a catastrophic outcome. Other global figures, including leaders from China and Europe, have also expressed varying degrees of concern. While some agree with Trump's warning, others believe that the situation, though serious, is under control and that global diplomacy is still the best path forward. Amid these discussions, India's stance offers a unique perspective. India, as a rising global power, has consistently advocated for peace and stability. Indian leaders have emphasized the importance of focusing on economic development, poverty alleviation, and regional cooperation, rather than getting entangled in global conflicts. India's approach to international relations is grounded in the principle of non-alignment, seeking to maintain good relations with all major powers while avoiding involvement in any potential global conflict. While Trump's warning has sparked discussions and concerns about the possibility of World War III, the reality is more complex. Global leaders recognize the gravity of the situation, but also understand that the world is far from a full-scale war. Each country has its own interests and domestic issues to focus on, making a global conflict less likely. As the world continues to navigate these challenging times, it is clear that preventing a third world war will require more than just a rhetoric. It will demand concerted efforts in diplomacy, economic stability, and international cooperation.